What I find interesting is like you went from a 9 to 5. This is gonna be like a stupid one. You went from a 9 to 5, then you jumped into the 5 to 9, which is like the freelance life.
Yeah.
And then you got headhunted, and then you jumped back into the 9 to 5 in Chicago. But I guess it's the 9 to 5 you're enjoying. So it's like
let's complicate that a little bit more,
Yeah.
because the 5 to 9, which I love that you guys have come up with that names, is basically the freelance life that exists outside of the 9 to 5, right?
But I guess
you have we have.
But I
jobs.
guess turning
Technically, I do it 9 to 5.
Yeah. But I guess the 5 to 9 is like just a freelance life. I guess it's like that's
Okay.
basically.
I read 5 to 9 as people who have had a 9 to 5 and do an additional 5 to 9.
Me.
That's me. Exactly.
That's how they start, and then whatever happens after that, doesn't matter.
It's interesting. Like I find like the if there's like 3 business models, there's the full-time job, and then there's the freelance life, and then there's the crazy people who do both, who do a 9 to 5 and a 5 to 9, and man, like I'm really trying to find a balance because there's very real risk of burning out. And then you have like creative guys like you guys keep me on my toes because I'm just like you see your friends and you see like, man, this guy's really killing it, and you're like, I need to step my game up. And it's about that balance of like focusing on self and being cool within self. Instagram makes it so easy to be so comparative. Even if it's a friendly comparison, it's still like,
it's still
man, it's like, man, I need to do this, I need to step up, and it's like there is only so much time in a day, and I think balance is something that we need to be mindful of for sure.
To plug, like we're at Adobe Max, and like you come in, you meet so many creatives, and it gives you fuel to kind of keep going, and it motivates me anyway. Are you guys the same?
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's so like on top of their game, and you have to. Not in a bad way, but you feel like you have to kind of up your game, and
and that's one thing I'm questioning a lot now. It's like, do we have to do that? Is it a healthy thing to always do that? Because you're always going to meet someone who is better than you at something.
Yes, of course.
And if you're constantly striving for that, I'm sure that too much of a good thing, right? Is there too much inspiration? Is there too much motivation? Too much by its very nature suggests that it's a bad thing, right? I'm sure there's some people who'll be like, no, you can't be too inspired. I'm like, all right, I don't know. Maybe that's just something I want to consider, because I do think with social media there is this. People are showing you their highlight reel at all times, right? You're not seeing the failures. You're very rarely seeing the failures.
People are learning that showing their vulnerabilities
is a good thing now.
It is. But even
that's
that,
curated.
It's curated. I was just about to say it. It's still curated. Like it's like. Show someone that you've got a cold kind of thing, but not show someone that that you took a tumble off the stage or something. So like it's all curated stuff. And I'm just wondering about like 10 years time looking back, what the long-term effects of that constant churn is going to be, because I do feel like the nature of social media versus the nature of creativity in general, they're not conducive to one another. If you take your favorite artists, you take Michael Jackson, or whoever, Frank Ocean, whoever you like listening to, right? They produce an album, they stop, they go through some heartache, take some time off, and then they come back with an album, and they have these life experiences which allow them to do that. Social media doesn't really allow for that.
You kind of have to keep going.
You have to keep going.
There's no breaks.
I'm just wondering how long people can stay up. All of my favorite people on Instagram, I've seen periods when they've come off.
It's happened a lot in Sydney as well. Like all our friends that have been like our inspirations when we started have kind of like slowed down and like burnt out, I guess. I don't know. And started doing other things.
Some types of photography aren't made for like Instagram. So street photography, for example, you go out and shoot all day, maybe 8 hours, and you get like 5 photos. Whereas like
if you're lucky,
maybe even you get 1 photo, and like that's a whole day wasted shooting, right? And how can you post like a banger shot every single day? Like like the best photographers out there, all the big names, right? They have a lifetime worth of work, and it's 10 photos, 20 photos. And we're meant to post something good every day. So,
but I think it's also, you gotta ask yourself, like, why are you doing this?
Yes.
Like, why are you taking photos? Why do you want to get creative? Like, why are you doing all of this kind of stuff, right? Like, if the reason's just for having fun, then that's great.
Yes.
If the reason's to earn money, that's also fine. But like, you just have to find the balance between like fun and earning money, and like you can't. I mean, fun will die out. I think if you're not constantly
if you're doing it for the wrong reason, the fun will die out.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if like you're not getting jobs, that's not fun because you're not earning money. So it's like there's also things that affect all this.
Yeah.
It's definitely like you gotta ask yourself why you're doing it. Like I guess for me it's like I don't know. I still think it's fun.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Like, I love it, and like I love meeting people. I love
and I get that energy from you when we shot especially when we shot in Chicago. Like I love showing people around who will appreciate it. But some people who just like want to be shown around. And then you catching locations like Pokemon.
I find that kind of.
It's just a capture thing. Oh take me to this spot, and you take them there. It's like
they take the standard one and move on to the next one.
And then you can almost see them kind of just like looking at their iPhone, kind of like that's the exact composition I want, kind of thing. It's like there's nothing creative about it, like nothing innovative, and it's like, why are you doing this? Are you doing it because what's your goal?
Is this just a classic, or is it like, how do you want to make something new from this spot? Like,
put your take on it.
Yeah,
I had to have a conversation with someone a little while ago just about like they took a composition of my shot and just recreated it, and I was like, come on, bro, like. You're doing yourself a disservice. If you do that. Like, and it was said from a caring point. There was frustration for real, but it was also said from a point of caring. Like you were robbing yourself of discovery if you're just going to go out and just do the exact same composition as someone else.
That's a very nice way to look at it.
I mean, there was an element, absolutely 100%. Well, the first photographer did something innovative, right? The second one was copying them. That's one way of looking at it. But I appreciate there's a level of learning that comes from copying people. But if you're going out and actually going to someone's locations and just copying the same composition and putting that out as if it's yours, you're robbing yourself of the learning.
Like we were talking about this in Short Stashes episode as well. Like, if you're gonna like try to copy or something, right? Like if you're trying to go out and do similar shots to other people, like at least take it to another level. Like at least like bring your own take to it. You know, like bring something different to it. I don't know, put a subject or do a different angle. I don't know, like try other things. And that's why also I hope the video that we made in Alabama Hills is already out by now. But we made a video. It's going to go on the 5 to 9 channel. Called,
do you know the photo? It's like
Alabama Hills. It's like
a road that leads up to mountains.
So a bunch of rocks and mountains.
There's only one way you can shoot it, really.
It's basically one perspective, right?
Sure.
So the title of the video, hopefully, is called 4 Photographers Shoot One Location.
Sure. And
it's basically like there's so many Instagrammable spots and Insta spots out there that like everyone just goes there and takes one shot. So like us as 4 photographers, it's like our challenge now to how do we look at this one spot differently. And so
our styles are very distinct.
And all 4 of us, like it was Ben and I, and then like TK and James, Jam Tuner. And so we brought our own takes to the location, and we recorded a video, and like we're trying to show it.
So I think the cool thing about what you did is that you went there knowing there was thought behind what you did.
Yeah.
And as soon as you start putting thought behind it, you're going to produce something which is different.
Definitely.
And I think a lot of people are just, they're being lazy and just being like, they'll just look at something that someone else has done, and then they're like, they're being bound by that. They're not pushing themselves. You use the parameters to push the creativity, right? Because necessity demands innovation or invention.
There's an element of competition. Everyone's trying
to do each
that
other.
friendly competition, like,
But I feel like, I mean, taking the classic shot, completely fine. But like when I get to a location, I'm like, okay, I'll take the classic shot. I'll see what it looks like, and then I'll be like, okay, but what can I do now that's different? So as a backup, I have the classic shot. But as something better, I'm just gonna like see what I can do. Right? Like even turning into a video or like making a little animation out of something. Like it's like that kind of adds more element to something, right? So it always just like try to push yourself and try to do something different, in my opinion. But I guess backstory: you got headhunted to Chicago by Jason M. Peterson.
Jason Peterson. Second time we shot together, he was like, "Do I want to move to Chicago?"
Where did you shoot together? In London.
In London.
Okay.
He was visiting.
He was visiting.
Right.
So first time he came to London, and
he messaged you or like something like that.
First time I came to London, a friend of mine, JC, told me, JC Boots come to London, shoot.
Yep. Hey, thanks for watching this YouTube snippet of our podcast. If you want to listen to the full audio podcast, head to iTunes or Spotify and search for 529 Podcast.